We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. You take a look at Montreal, a superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And they've got some additional incentive today. The season series is knotted up at 1 apiece, this being the deciding game. What do you think's going to go down?
Regardless of the season series count, you already know that both of these squads are coming out slugging. I mean, they're competitive. They know each other. Familiarity breeds contempt. So if you ask me, we're in for one of those knockdown, drag-out battles.
Here are the starters for Montreal. Green out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Lopez with the bucket. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're
right,
healthy,
exactly.
What's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No. Now, Dinwiddie, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Porter. On the wing, Morris. Good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Poole from 8 feet away. He drops it in. Poole's got 6.
Ilyasova doing a nice job there finding his open teammate. Just a really good play that time.
Here's Morris. Good. Nice job down low.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Dinwiddie against Gordon. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal. Big group substitution here for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for JaVale McGee. JaMychal Green comes in for Michael Porter. Carter, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Moore subbed in for Monte Morris. Now here's Rondo. Brissett passes to Brooks. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Millsap. That time on the assist from Moore. It's all knotted up.
You've got to be more physical than that against Millsap. He's good at fighting his way through contact on the way up.
It's stolen by Green. And here comes Moore leading the fast break. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
3-pointer, Brooks. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, you can't forget about this now. Rondo's averaged double-digit assists multiple seasons. As good a passer as any in this league.
Now here's Moore. Carter outside. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Lopez. It's stolen by Green. Now here is Carter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Gordon. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for Montreal, Jackson is out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Brissett in at the 4 spot. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. So it's Denver now. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. And finished off by Millsap.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
Jackson from long range. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Carter looking around. A floater. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Montreal. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. They shoot again. That one's good, and the Montreal lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Paul Millsap.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Morris outside. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Down low, Millsap. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for him.
And, you know, this is where Millsap excels. I mean, a great interior scorer. He has the size and touch to pulverize defenses.
Montreal calls timeout. JaVale McGee's checked in for Denver. And Montreal making a change here as well. Poole's checked in. And so Green will bring it up for Montreal. 3-point lead. 3-pointer. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Ilyasova. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter. Dinwiddie's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Shumpert. Lays it up off the glass. Shumpert's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Morris dishes to Porter. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's McGee. Banked in off the glass.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Dinwiddie outside. And another three for Montreal.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here is Morris. And a miss there on the triple. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Poole. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Morris with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Shumpert. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Montreal ahead by 9.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the, well, for Montreal. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well,
thanks for joining us, folks.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Montreal now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. JaVale McGee is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Porter. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Morris against Dinwiddie. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Montreal.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Morris with the ball. Now Green defending. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Montreal calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the 3-ball is good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Brooks gets it on the assist by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 4th assist in this one. The Nuggets trail by 16. Moore outside. That shot misses, and it's Montreal the other way. Pass to Jackson.
I got yours.
1:36 left to play in the third. Tries again. Here's Rondo, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. The Nuggets on offense. Moore with it. Outside Millsap. From past the arc. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks from outside. Carter pulls it in. And here comes Moore leading the fast break. And he jams it with authority.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Rondo, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul. For Montreal, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Here's what Montreal's going with right now. Brissett's checked in, and Smith's subbed in for Jackson. Montreal leading by 16. Brooks finds Rondo. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Brissett, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Brissett's got 5 now.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's Montreal now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, Smith makes you pay when he gets inside. Despite not being that big, he's got a lot of game in the paint.
Here's Moore. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so it's Montreal taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for Montreal, they've got Brooks, and it's Smith in at the point. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Montreal. Green comes in for Smith. The Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Najee. And with the frequency of 3-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than 2s. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on 3-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Montreal. From the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Dinwiddie's got 20.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And Green puts up a deep three. And Shumpert pulls it down. A three from Morris, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lopez doesn't go for him, and it's Denver the other way. Shumpert finds Morris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jamichael Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Porter. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Iman Shumpert.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Montreal.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Bellinelli's checked in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Harrison. He gets that one.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Najee, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to House. Sinks that one from the post.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits both from the stripe. 11 seconds left in the game. Here's Marjanovic. And another three for Montreal.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So we see Montreal get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the